Alrighty. Just getting everything set up here real fast. Give people a chance to find the stream and join in. Hey Brian, how's it going? Alright. Looks like I got everything set up here. So, yesterday we did the Jurassic Park challenge mode map. So today we're going to go on to the next one. We're going to do Jurassic Park San Diego. And as I was taking a look at this, I realized that the Jurassic difficulty for this par time is only 2 hours. So it's actually going to work perfectly for today since I got started a little later. Hey Demo, how you doing? So we're actually just going to kind of skip the medium difficulty. I have been doing it on a medium just to kind of start to formulate some plans. But given that this is a par time of 2 hours, I feel like we can just knock this one out real quick. So we're going to do it on Jurassic difficulty, hardest difficulty. Looks like we're going to have to deal with the intelligent trait again. And then this time it looks like they have a fussy trait. So we'll have to figure out what that is. Otherwise we have severe storm, severe disease, extreme staff salary. So yay. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to get it done. So we already have a bit of a park set up. Can already tell you we're not going to need that many shops. And a lot of these are going to be losing us money. So we need to pause this right off the bat, I guarantee it. Because, yeah, these are losing a ton of money. So we're actually going to, let's see here. Here's a drink, here's a food, here's shopping. So let's deactivate pretty much all of these. We're going to end up needing them at some point, I would assume. So we can deactivate all of these, and then we can move them where we need them later on, instead of buying new ones. So we'll just keep these three, which is drinks, food, and shops, or shopping. And then let's go ahead and take off all of the modules here. Yeah, I got the Dominion DLC. I already beat the campaign. I put the video up yesterday for that, and the Chaos Theory mode for that is currently being uploaded on YouTube. So that should be done in the next few hours. Alright, so we're going to be getting some dinosaur shipments here. That's what it looks like. Let's see here. We're going to need a viewing gallery, because otherwise people won't be able to view these. So we'll go ahead and throw that there. So it looks like it's pretty well set up already for us to have that. I guess both of these give us ginger beer. And this one might actually make a little bit more sense. So we'll use this one instead. It's right next to our viewing thing. So we need to do that, and then we'll come over here and we'll deactivate this one. There we go. So we still have steaks, action figures, and ginger beer. Okay. And then let's take a look here at our staff. Let's make sure we don't have a ton of scientists. We don't. Okay. I didn't want it to start us with like 6 scientists with ridiculous salaries. Yeah, that dinosaur is absolutely overpowered. The Therizinosaurus is super powerful in this game. Its appeal is super high for the space. Oh, I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. Alright, so we've done everything we can here.
This park has its fair share of problems, but none are as big as the lack of dinosaurs. And when I say lack of, I mean there are none. It's not exactly ideal when they're supposed to be the main attractions now, is it? Not only that, but we are hemorrhaging money. The shops are overpriced and the guests are underwhelmed. So, I've arranged for some dinosaurs to be delivered to us here in San Diego, but you're going to have to be ready for them when they arrive.
Okay, so another thing, right off the bat, I can already see one issue we're going to have here, even as just the first time playing through this. We're going to need power. Currently, they're using backup generators. We can't be using those, so we need to get power researched immediately. Because if these backup generators run out, our whole park is going to fail. Yeah, there is no... I doubt they're going to nerf it, but its appeal is crazy. So let's speed this up for a second. We're not bleeding money too fast. But yeah, we need to get some actual power in here. Okay. So we have an option for Struthiomimus or Compies. We get 8 Struthi or 9 Compies. I'm thinking... Honestly, I'm thinking maybe the Struthies for now. So we actually have to pick which dinosaurs we're getting from that. Does that mean we're not going to be able to incubate dinosaurs then? Yeah, it doesn't. I don't see anything for like incubating, so all the dinosaurs we're going to get, they're going to give to us. And yeah, it's the strongest herbivore in the game by far. It's a big old herbivore with giant claws. So, you know, I selected those Struthies, but where the heck did they go? So do I have to wait the 30 seconds for them to show up? I would assume that that's how this is going to work. Yeah, okay.
Asset in transit. Transportation underway.
Alright, research complete for ranger and capture teams, but we already do have a ranger team here. Paleo medical facility would be nice to have. No, I've never heard of that. This is literally the freest Jurassic difficulty I've seen across all 28 islands in both games. Oh yeah? Yeah, it's only got a par time of 2 hours, so I'd imagine this one's not gonna be very difficult. Which is kind of why I'm tackling this one today, because I had a busy morning this morning. So obviously I had to start a bit late. But yeah, we should be able to bust this out today with the amount of time that I have.
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, so we just need to throw some ground leaf in here. I really want to figure out what that fussy trait is.
Commencing asset transit.
Need some water. There we go. Wish they'd bring back the Jurassic World 1 maps. Yeah. Okay, fussy. 50% comfort requirements. Okay, so it just requires more of everything. So that's not terrible. It just means all of our enclosures are going to have to be slightly bigger. Which just means using the right dinosaurs is just going to be a little bit more important. I was able to get that into the profits here. There we go. There, so changing those got us some more profits. There we go. Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was a giant pain. Dealing with that on that first park, the Jurassic Park map, it was, yeah, I did not enjoy dealing with that. Alright, let's see here. So, 10 Gallimimus or 4 Troodons. The Troodons only have short-lived, though. Yeah, this is a tough one here. The Troodon would be decent, but I feel like the Gallimimus is going to be the way to go. So if I put a viewing gallery in that area, the Rex will break out and go. Yeah, it will. I think the Gallimimus is going to be the way to go here. The Troodons only have short-lived on them, so... And I feel like we might be able to get... We might be able to get the Gallimimus in here. Although there is a bunch of them, actually. We should probably not put them all in here. This enclosure looks like it's slightly bigger. So maybe we can put the galleys over here. Hey, Supreme, how you doing? Should probably fix up those enclosures. Yeah, that was my guess. So I was gonna need to start adding some more enclosures in here. I guess we can leave these shops here. We'll throw the galleys over here on this side, and then it'll be 2 different enclosures we can build out with other dinosaurs. And we'll leave a little bit of space so we can actually fit the viewing gallery in there. Curve this around here. There we go. Use that curve feature that I hardly ever use. Make it look somewhat decent. I'll double check on these. Make sure these are alright. These have a mission symbol on them. In the campaign, when they had a mission symbol on them, that meant that you couldn't let them die.
Transit has commenced.
Not that I typically have problems with my dinosaurs dying, but just something that I've noticed here. Yeah, see, these have a mission symbol on them as well. Hey, good to hear, Supreme. I would assume that you were alive, given that you're typing in the chat, but you know, you never know.
Confirming asset delivery.
When is that Modern Warfare 2 gameplay reveal supposed to be? Didn't they revealed like a tiny little bit,
Asset has been
but
transferred.
I feel like they're supposed to be showing a bit more at some point, aren't they?
Asset transportation in progress. Assets in the air.
Yesterday? Oh well. I completely missed that. I'll have to look that up later. There we go, there's some water. They have a QR code in the menus? Oh, okay.
Delivery complete.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look and I'll
Asset
have to
has
take a
been
look and see.
delivered.
Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to playing that, even though I know it's going to give me an aneurysm like it always does.
Set delivery confirmed.
We're going to need a hotel and a bunker here. Hey, Jurassic Filmer, how you doing? Let's throw this bunker right here in the center. And then we can throw a hotel here in the center as well. There we go. Get all those and it should start jumping our money up a little bit. I haven't even been paying attention if we were making money or not. You finished this one 2 days ago. It was fun and unique. Nice. It's nice that they're changing it up a little bit. It was, you know, the formula for these challenge modes, you know, it did get a little old after a while. That's why I liked on the first one when they added in the randomized dig sites. It made it interesting because you didn't know when you were going to unlock certain things. So there was definitely times where you were at the mercy of the game. You also have a question about making vids? Yeah, what's that? I might not be the best person for it. I'm by far not the best video editor out there, but... let's see here. Maiasaura, 5 of them, and Coelophysis, 6 of them. Yeah, Maiasaura is going to be the way to go. We can put that in with either these Gallimimus or with the Struthiomimus. They're considered hadrosaurs, so that'll be perfectly fine.
I've just uploaded the latest objective for your review. Have a look, won't you?
How do you record it without uploading it? So are you on PS4 or PS5? It's a little different depending on which console you're on, but yeah. Increase guest comfort, improve restroom
Who doesn't
coverage.
like
Okay.
to feel cozy and comfy? Our
PS5.
guests want to be
Okay, so if you're on
pampered while they're
PS5,
being amazed and terrified. See what you
next
can do.
to the like the up, down, left, and right button. For some reason I can't think of what that's called right this second. There's a button there. There's a small little button there, and it's the share button. So what you need to do is when you want to record a clip, you just double tap that really fast. So just boom, boom, and it'll save back a certain number of minutes, however much you have it set. You'll have to go into the settings and change how much you want to record at a time. But basically, it's constantly recording in the background, and you can set it to record or to save a replay of your last like 30 minutes or so. Is what I typically do. I set it to 30 minutes, and so then as I'm playing, I typically set up a timer on my phone for 28 minutes actually.
Your work on that last objective was spot on.
Just that way I have a little bit of a gap. Because if I set it for 30 minutes exactly, and then I can't immediately press the button, I'll end up losing content. So usually set it for like 28 minutes, and that way it reminds me to press the button.
Job. Keep it
But yeah,
up.
hopefully that helps.
Asset being transported. Transporting asset.
Alright, Maiasaura will go in there. And then yeah, the PS5 should come stock with a Share Factory app on there, and you can edit stuff in there. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch us live. I remember I responded to your message last night, or this morning, one or the other. It was either last night or this morning, I can't remember. But yeah, good to see you were able to join us.
Asset transported. Asset delivered.
Ground fiber, ground nut, open space. So, open space will be fine. Get a little bit of the ground fiber there. We'll put the ground nut over here, just that way we have it somewhat orderly. There's... Why was she talking? I don't know why she's talking for. We might end up having to reduce down this water just a little bit. We have a bit more water than we need. Yeah, so let's reduce this water, just so that way they have a bit more open space. I just realized that I put these trees right in front of the stinking viewing gallery. Well, that was really stupid. We're not doing that. Hang on. I know it doesn't actually matter, but I don't like doing that. All species park? You want to document it? Okay, cool. Carnotaurus or Stegosaurus. The Carnotaurus thrives with rabies. There's 5 of them. Stegosaurus is nice to have. We'll go Stegosaurus. Let's see here. These guys are missing ground nut, so let's go ahead and get this put in here. So we can kind of throw it in these corners a little bit. There. So that'll get those to 100%. These are at 100%. And then we should probably not put Stegosaurus in with these, because Stegosaurus is going to need a bunch of stuff. I don't even know if this will... Yeah, I mean, these are alright with Stegosaurus, but the space is going to be a little iffy. We can try it. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll try to put them in here. If they aren't happy, we'll make another enclosure. But it's part of the reason you want to use herbivores, is just that way you can put them all in an enclosure together. Our shops are starting to do all right here. All right, let's fast forward. I already have it fast forwarded. Let's say, hurry up. I just realized I never assigned my ranger teams, so let's drop these stegos in here. And then I need to throw this in here. And this in here. We need to build a gate on each. I need to double check these again. So it did delete a little bit of ground nut. Okay, that's fine. Assign Ranger Team 1 to that one. We'll assign Ranger Team 2 to this one.
Transportation complete.
And then let's go ahead and start to get these going. So they need ground fiber and ground fruit.
Asset transportation underway. Asset transportation complete.
A bit more over there, and then let's see here.
Delivery complete.
Oh wait, these give both ground fiber and ground fruit, so we need this. So once those expand out, we might be alright. We'll have to give it a second. We might end up having to throw a little bit more ground fiber over there. But these guys are still at 100%. We can get rid of a little bit of ground leaf if we need to, and we can get rid of water, so... Alright, and then... Now that they have enough ground fruit, let's just give a nice big patch of ground fiber here. And then once they spread out the rest of the way, we should be alright. So we'll go ahead and fast forward that. And then let's see here. Oh boy. So we can get 2 brachiosaurs or 6 parasaurolophus. I'm trying to think. The brachiosaurs they're going to take a large amount of space, obviously. They don't have the fussy trait, though. But they arrive with infected wounds, which we're going to have to try to treat. But these... So, infected wound doesn't spread. Avian pox does. So, brachiosaur is going to be the way to go here. And then we'll just have to make an enclosure for them, which we can honestly just put out here. Because we know it's going to need to be a large enclosure. So let's go ahead and do that. Bring this out here somewhere. That did not connect. There we go. And then let's see here. This isn't quite going to be big enough now that I'm looking at it. But we're gonna need to bring this in just a little bit further, so that way we can get this viewing gallery. What the crap was that? Did you really not? It didn't spread all the way to that corner like I needed it.
Picking up asset.
Oops. Need ground fiber. Come on. I just need you to expand a little bit further this way.
Assets in the air.
Got the 2 brachiosaurs going
Sick
that way.
animals can be a
And then we're going to
recipe
need
for
to
disaster.
research
If you
the
get a report of sickness
infected
in the
wound.
park, deal with it as quickly as possible to cut the risk of viral transmission.
The Quetzal is OP. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look and see once I'm able to get it. Prevent dinosaurs with infected wound from fighting for 150 seconds. I don't know why this thing is going over here to do a status check. That's not what I want you to do. There we go. We'll just throw this bad boy back in here. Alright, so this needs a little bit more open space now. There.
Asset has been collected.
Alright, so these are happy. And let's see here. We need more guests.
If you'd have
which
told me when I was in business school that one
should
day
be
my
fairly
business would be
straightforward.
dinosaurs, I'd have...
we need to get another viewing gallery here. And then we need to get a gate. And then we need one of these. We'll assign Ranger Team 2 to that. And let's see what these guys need. So, they need tall nuts.
Thought you were mad. Yet, here we are, with another objective to boot. And I don't mean in the backside. Living dinosaurs should be enough to have the world beat a path to our door. But we can do better.
Yeah, these guys are going to require a lot of space, as they typically do. I don't know why these guys are freaking out. They're saying they need a little bit more area, but they didn't need that much area a second ago. Alright. So, to fix this, should be pretty straightforward here. We're just going to move this building. Throw that out of the way. Take this building, move it out of the way. And then we'll expand this fence. Get that built. All right. 3 Carnotaurus or 5 Pachycephalosaurus. We're definitely going to take the Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus are pretty decent, and they also don't have much requirements when it comes to anything, so should be pretty easy to take care of. Get that going. I just realized I never built that power station. I got so distracted with everything else, I didn't build the power station, so we need to throw that down real fast. There we go. That should pretty much cover it right there. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and lose the money. I'm gonna pay more money to get this done quicker because we do need this as soon as possible. We're gonna start bleeding a little bit of money by not having things up here, but that's all right. So it says these guys are missing open space, but that's partially because they haven't explored their whole habitat yet. Hopefully they don't get angry beforehand. That is one thing that's annoying with these sometimes, is that they don't explore their entire habitat before just saying, you know what, not good enough, and then they just go to the fence and try to break it. So we'll hope that they explore far enough before they decide to get angry. And then we're going to need a Carnotaurus enclosure. We're also going to need to research this, so let's get this going. And let's get a Carnotaurus enclosure built over here. We can just run this along. It's not perfectly straight, but that'll be fine. I was trying to give it a little bit of a curve here. There we go. Alright. So we'll let that play. And we need to bring some power over here. We can just throw this here. That'll work. Bring that to there. And then we'll obviously need a viewing gallery over here as well, so let's throw that in here. Ah, I didn't quite. It's like right on the cusp. It's not going to be quite far enough in. So let's pause this for a second again. I just need to, like, ever so slightly. There we go. And then now what we can do, now that we got that placed in there like that, we can delete these, and we can run them all the way back, just to get that little extra space. You sync gameplay? Okay, yeah, I think I've seen it. Or at least I seen the message pop up. I'll take a look at it here in a little bit. I know they, I seen like a small snippet of gameplay that they released like a week or so ago of one of the story missions. There we go. That should connect everything. This guy's still saying he's missing open space, but that's because he hasn't explored far enough yet. Starting to get there. And it's turning around. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you've played one Call of Duty, you've pretty much played them all. Obviously, there's small differences, but for the most part, they're very similar. Need to get a paleomedical facility built. We don't have one yet. And we'll throw that kind of over here where it's a bit more center in the park. Just that way they don't have to go as far to everything. I guess it's really not that much more center. I was going to place it back here, but I mean, it should be close enough. So we have the live prey feeder researching. Yeah, no, that Modern Warfare 19 really was a big change. I mean, it was still a lot like pretty much every other Call of Duty, but it actually, it did a lot of things really well. I enjoyed that one for the most part. Obviously, by the end, I was kind of getting a bit burnt out on it, but... Oh, boy. So, these guys are probably going to need a bigger enclosure.
Has been completed.
I'll let them spread out a little bit, but I don't think this is going to be enough space. Based on the amount that sand has went up so far, I got the feeling we're going to have to expand this thing out a bit. Yeah, we'll see if Modern Warfare 2 ends up being decent. I mean, it's got some big shoes to fill, that's for sure.
I've got some good news for you. Our rating just went up. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Well, there's your prey feeder, but man, it's going to need that sand meter is going to need to jump up quite a bit. Alright, so we got Dryosaurus, and we got Archaeorhynthomymus. Archaeorhynthomymus will go really well in here with these Brachiosaurus, and they also don't have the fussy trait, so let's do those. Alright, so our Brachiosaurus is healed up a bit. We might end up needing to spread this enclosure out just a little bit more. We can always take it a little bit further this way and a little bit further that way. But it would be nice if these guys would explore the rest of their enclosure rather than not. But I got the feeling they're going to try to break out here soon if we don't do something. Same thing with these guys, so it's showing that they're missing sand as well. So we're going to have to expand this, which we can pretty easily do. Just get rid of that. Take this enclosure this way a little bit. We'll just expand it in small increments. Till eventually they have enough. Hey, the Rexy Rex, how you doing? So, we'll just throw a little bit of sand in here. This should pretty much do it. So what do we even need to get to for 5 stars? We only need 4,500? Well, that's not going to be that hard at all. Our restroom coverage, shelter coverage, and accommodation rating is all completely junk, so we need to fix that at some point. But I'm more worried about getting these dinosaurs to where they're happy first. I can fix that other stuff really easily. Yeah, those Carnos this time actually need a pretty good amount of space. Normally they don't need that much, but obviously they're making it a little bit more difficult on this. Normally I wouldn't delete the fence before I have the new fence made, but these things are big and slow.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset has been delivered.
Oh, you're trying to say hello there. Gotcha.
Transportation complete. Asset transported. Asset being transported. Asset has been transported.
Okay, so these need ground fruit. which probably would have been better suited for in with a stegosaur.
Commencing asset transit.
So yeah, it would have been more like a stegosaur, Archaeorhynthomymus admonosaurus would have worked really, really well. That's one of my normal enclosures that I use. But at this point, moving all of them would be a pain. Let's see here. So these guys, what did they need? They needed tall nut, and when you put the tall nut in here, what does it give you? It gives you tall nut and ground nut. So yeah, it isn't going to really matter that much.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset delivered.
So these guys need ground fruit. Which hopefully we can get enough of in here. There, once they spread out a little bit, we'll take a look and see. They're already getting not happy about this. And these big slow brachiosaurs need to move around a little bit because we added more space for them. These things are slowly expanding. All right, let's see what our next set of dinosaurs are going to be. 1 Mamenchiasaurus or 2 Chasmosaurus. Well, that's a hard one. I don't even know if... I think 2 Chasmosaurus is enough, right? But Mamenchiasaurus takes up a ton of space, is why I kind of don't want to go with that. So I guess we'll go with the Chasmosaurus, and we'll make something work here. Could potentially put him in here, or we can make another enclosure here. There we go. This is starting to get over here. There we go. So these guys are happy now. So now we just need to make sure that these brachiosaurs get what they need. They still haven't explored where they need to. Oh, I'm sure that they're going to throw me a T-Rex at some point here soon. You're probably right.
Transportation.
I'm gonna take a chance and try to throw the Chasmosaurus in here. It should get along with these just fine, but if not, we can always move it.
Asset has been delivered.
Boom, nailed it. The cohabitation is gonna be like right on the threshold, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I think it said that these have like rabies or something. And then while I'm waiting, let's go ahead and start to fix some of our guest issues here. We need to research the better amenities first. So let's get these medium amenities. And then, let's see here. We need more hotels. We're going to need to take a picture of this in order to unlock the rabies research.
That's a lovely snap. Definitely one to be proud of.
Just going to have to wait for our scientists to be done researching the medium amenities. But yeah, we'll throw a hotel in here so we can get more guests. All right, so 1 T-Rex or 5 Velociraptors. The T-Rex has fussy, the Raptors have intelligent. We're definitely going with the Rex. The Rex is going to have better rating anyways. And then naturally... Naturally, we're going to put the Rex in here. So, let's expand this out a little bit. And then we can put a viewing gallery over here on the side. Attach the pack. Yeah, nobody should be surprised that they're going to throw us a T-Rex. I'm just surprised that they threw us a T-Rex that didn't have the intelligent trait on it. I would have figured that that's what they would have done. So, waiting here. All right, we've got the improved amenities. Let's get the rabies vaccine. 5 intelligent raptors? Yeah, no thanks. We'll not do that. Do we have a staff center? Okay, we do. We do have a staff center, so... Alright, so let's take a look here. Shelter coverage is pretty poor. Restroom coverage is pretty poor. Amenity coverage is pretty poor. We can worry about that here in a second, though. Because if we take a look at our rating, 60% appeal, but this T-Rex is going to be... What? The T-Rex is like 1,200, 1,300 appeal. So... That should take us pretty close to the amount of appeal that we need. So really, that's just going to be coming down to getting all the rest of this stuff built. So we'll start throwing down some medium amenities here. Actually, first, you know what?
Very good, and I think we owe at least some of that to you.
Before we do that, we need to research the wider paths, because if I place these down and then we need wider paths, we'll end up screwing ourselves. So let's do the wider paths first. Now I do want to come back over here and check. There. It's got enough tall nut. And then if we can just get it to explore over here, it might end up having enough open space. We can also get rid of a little bit of the water. Nope. Can't get rid of that much. There we go. So that gave it a little bit more open space. These things are still good. Can always expand it out a little bit further this way too. No reason to be stingy with the space, it doesn't look like. Oh, multiple dino threats because I undid that fence for a second.
Asset transportation underway.
Alright, so we got a T-Rex coming in. I was gonna say, there should be enough room here. There we go. I purposely left a little bit of space there just in case I needed to run one of these this way.
Asset transported.
It definitely didn't let me know that this had the... It definitely didn't let me know that this had that trait. It definitely didn't say that it had intelligent. Crap. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix that. Alright, there's some water. There's the prey feeder for whenever it goes in there. Here's the sand. Barbecue it, yeah. If it wasn't going to be the thing that gets me 5 stars. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of this. I'm going to have to move some stuff. I mean, so, actually, looking at this viewing gallery, you can see that it's actually stopping its little thing. See how that is right there? Like, it kind of went at an angle? I wonder. Can we cheese this? By doing this, it might obstruct its view and make it to where it can't see them. Let's try this and see what happens. Yep. Okay, so putting a viewing gallery actually stops its view. So, just put a couple extra.
Things are definitely looking up.
If we put a viewing gallery over here. Alright, Apatosaurus can go in with Brachiosaurus now. So we'll do Apatosaurus.
Objectives are opportunities.
Increase your guest comfort, which is I'm kind of working on anyways. So, alright, we're getting ready to get a sandstorm, which of course we are because we just got a T-Rex in here. So, anytime you put a T-Rex in your park, you can pretty much immediately expect a disaster to happen. It says it's missing prey, but it's because its prey is in here. To stop the viewing? Yeah, something like that. Alright, looks like this is doing like it did in the previous games where it's making these things upset. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some fancy work here because this is being frustrating, so we'll do that. Gonna have to wait for the storm to end.
You handled that objective like a pro. Nice job.
The funny thing is, I completed that objective because all the guests are currently running into the shelters.
Asset in transit.
Okay, so it's showing that the Rex can still see the people here. So we're not going to want people over here.
Transporting asset.
But it can't see anybody.
Transportation complete.
I can see them on this one path here.
Transportation underway.
So let's delete this path.
Asset has been transported.
And we'll delete this here. So now, when the Rex is looking, it can see people coming in on the one path over here, but it's not going to be able to get... I can't imagine it could break out of this giant thing, so... Alright, give me just a second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Alrighty, sorry guys. My car is in the shop right now, and I was expecting a call from them. They just called. Toonami, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey, showing the stream some love. Do you think there will be more Jurassic films? Yeah, I think they will. They acted like that was going to be the last one, but nah. I'm gonna take a guess that there's going to be more. But yeah, I really appreciate that donation, Toonami. Thank you. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to edit this fence, because right now it's overlapping this Carno enclosure, and I don't want it to do that. So let's put a fence here. It'll keep the Rex just a little bit further away, and maybe we can stop it from... Just don't look at them. Isn't that what parents tell kids? Don't be messing with each other, just don't look at them. Let's see here. Proceratosaurus or Styracosaurus. Styracosaurus is going to have rabies, and it's going to be fussy. Proceratosaurus is going to be needy. You know what? We got plenty of space. Let's do Proceratosaurus. Thanks, Toonami. I'm glad those videos help you. That was kind of the whole point. I know that these missions can be really tough. So it's nice going through here, and I never opened these. I'm glad it popped up. All right. Because of that sandstorm, I got completely distracted with everything. Oh great, these need tall leaf. Ooh boy. Okay, so Apatosaurus can go in with Brachiosaurus and Archaeorhynthomymus just fine, but the problem is we don't have any tall leaf in here, and we're not going to be able to put any without upsetting these guys, because these guys already need... You know what? They actually have too much tall nut. There we go. Okay, so that'll fix the Brachiosaurs. And then the Apatosaurus is going to need a bunch of tall leaf, but I don't feel like... Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that work. So we're going to have to make a separate enclosure for the Apatosaurus. Not a problem. We have tons of space. So we just need to shrink these guys and move them. We'll put them in a separate enclosure, like right over here. Just a nice big enclosure in here. So let's go ahead and build that fence. If it wasn't for these fussy traits, we would be able to make these work pretty easily. I'm gonna put this at an angle, because this enclosure is going to kind of come out here at an angle. Whatever angle this is at is what your viewing gallery will go to. So we want it kind of this direction. And then we need to keep this a little bit away from this Rex. So I'll double check the size on that here in a second. So we'll run this along here. There we go. That should be big enough for 2 Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus don't take that much space. So add task. We'll get these moved. Shrink and... That wasn't the right thing. Where's the other Apatosaurus? That's a Apatosaurus, and this is a Apatosaurus. Got to make sure you click on the right one. That would have been bad. There we go. Alright, we'll get those moved. Get this viewing gallery put in here, and then just like that, you can see it'll cover a pretty good amount of it. Yeah, this fussy trait is something else, that's for sure. And then let's double check here. Okay. So we do have room with that. There's like a tiny little corner there where it can see the Carnos, but it's highly unlikely the Carnos are going to go into that tiny little corner right there, so we should be fine. Let's see here. We need to really focus on our guests too. Yeah, we already have almost all the appeal that we need. So let's really focus on getting our guests set up here. We need way more hotels. We need way more shelter and restrooms. All right, so let's take a second to really fix up our park here. I remember now what we were doing before. We needed the wide paths. I keep getting distracted because everything going on. Yeah, so let's get this wide path. And then once we get the wide path set up, we will be able to widen our paths, obviously, and it'll keep us from getting overcrowded. Can throw the Proceratosaurus in here. This should be enough space. I don't see it not being enough space. And then we pretty much already have enough appeal for 5 stars. So realistically, all we got to do is just make these enclosures that we already have work. Put the right amenities and guest comfort features in. And then we should be good. Didn't put this fence in here far enough. We can just do it this way. Alright, so we'll get all this built. Get that put there. None of these have a power source down here, so we need to move these. Oop. Put that there. Connect to that. Ranger team can't find a way to its destination. Oh, because I took away the gate because I moved this.
Asset in transit.
So, Proceratosaurus. We'll hold off for a second.
Asset has been collected.
Want to make sure that this this fence is made before they place them in here.
Delivery complete. Commencing asset transit.
There we go. All right. So, let's pause for a second so that way we can do this, because this is going to be a big upgrade for our park, and we should see our park rating jump. We're going to go through. We're going to upgrade all of our paths here, the main paths that everybody's using anyways, to wide path, so that way we don't have any overcrowding issues. So once we come through here, all this should be good. And then we come over here. Nobody's really going up these paths, so don't have to focus on them too much. But over to here, and then all the way to this. And then obviously we need to make sure that we have our Rex enclosure paths set up. There we go. All right, and then I don't know why I unpaused it. We're definitely not ready for it to be unpaused yet. So we need food. We need drinks. I'm just going right straight to the medium ones. I know we have a few of those small shops laying around, but the medium ones are going to be the way to go. And then we'll come over here. We got food and drinks, so we're going to need a gifts shop. Throw that right here. There we go. We're going to need more restrooms. Kind of just slapping this park together, because at this point we're pretty close to winning, actually. It doesn't seem like we're going to need all that much to win. Let's see here. We're going to end up needing a restroom down here. And then we need a couple more hotels. So we'll put one there. I don't think these Carnos had the yeah, they didn't have the intelligent trait, so we can put this right here. Am I going to get Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, probably. I have a whole crew of people that I play Call of Duty with. I actually haven't had a chance to play with them in a really long time, and it's kind of sad, actually. I miss playing with them, so it's going to be nice to jump back in and play that again, even if I don't bring a bunch of content to the channel from it. Just being able to go back and play with some friends again will be nice. So I guess it'll depend on you guys whether or not you guys want to actually see some Call of Duty content. Some slightly more mature content on the channel.
Delivery complete.
I'll have to put a language warning beforehand every time, because my language goes off the charts when I'm playing that game. I'm a passionate gamer, what can I say? Dinosaur boobs?
Asset delivery.
Cracks me up that the YouTube filter tried to filter that out. I had to approve that comment. Water and meat. It's pretty much all anybody needs, right? Why was that so big? There we go. Alright, so those guys are good.
I have another objective.
get a bunch of money for hiring another scientist. Alright, so these guys need tall leaf. There we go. Throw a little water in here. There we are. Those guys will be content. And then we need to configure some of these shops a little bit. Get Rexy a boob job. Want to know the best strategy? What's that? Don't lose? That's typically a good strategy. Oh, this doesn't have a power source. Jurassic difficulty beaten in 1 hour. Nice. Yeah, this one's a pretty short one. I don't even know what time I'm up to, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not very much. Yeah, I'm at 50 minutes currently. I probably should have used some of these bigger hotels. I probably could have researched bigger hotels. Let's see here. Jurassic Park 3 is easy. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see here. Just gotta throw this in here. There we go. I just want to make sure that everything's good here. So that's at 100. Those are at 100. That hasn't been status checked in a while, but given that it hasn't tried to break out, it's probably at 100 as well. What's our next dinosaur? Suchomimus. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Suchomimus. But we might not end up actually needing it. Because once I adjust this, we might actually be at 5 stars. So 11,000 is still good there, but let's see here. 23. 28. 31. So we go through and we adjust all these, and it should jump us up quite a bit. 27. And ooh, there's a 32. 34. So 12. That'll be the highest. And then 24. 25. 30. 32, it looks like. Okay, so all of those are configured. We might end up needing more shops. Let's see if we can configure these. 17, 18. Looks like 18 is the highest here. Let's get this one configured as well. You'd be surprised how much of a difference these make when you go through and configure all this. Do we not have a food one in here? Apparently we don't have a food one in here because I moved it. Let's see here. $58. And then there was a 12. I know this isn't the most exciting, but should have given us more space on Isla Sorna. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. And then let's see here. 16, 17. 17.9. It's looking like the most. Heck, at this point, I might go ahead and turn these on then. It looks like these might actually end up making us money. Yep. I'll have to adjust some of these, but these might actually be set up to make us money now. You just beat the new campaign? Nice. Yeah, I thought the campaign was alright. I wasn't a big fan of the new Chaos Theory map, though. I just really hated the wrangling thing that you had to do. Every time the dinosaurs got let out and I had to, like, re-wrangle them was just so annoying. Just so annoying. And then, let's see here. Yep, so we can reactivate this one. Basically, we're just looking to see if it's still got any red. And if it's got red, then that means it's needed, so... Because at this point, we have enough appeal. It's just a matter of making the right profits. So there's 7,000, 13, 15. Oop, that was the wrong thing. There's the 15. 17. It's looking like the highest. Yep, not going to get any higher than that. And then let's take a look here. Yeah, this one could be used. So we'll go ahead and do this. Yep. It's actually making 16 already. I'll go ahead and configure it myself just to make sure. It was set pretty well actually, but yeah, see, we can do more. 14, 16, 17. Can we eke out any more? Nope. Okay. So that'll be set, and then if we come over here, we need to configure these. So much configuring. There's 6,000 there. Where's the Atrociraptor? No idea. It was not in the DLC. Given the outcry that I've heard from the community, I would assume that they're going to put it out. It's like a free update. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Don't take my word for it. So I have no clue whether or not they're actually going to do that. But if it was me and I heard a bunch of people that play my game upset about me not releasing a particular dinosaur, I would hurry up and put out that particular dinosaur. And probably give it to them for free just to make them happy. But who knows what they're going to do. 8,000. But yeah, it's currently not in the game. 16,000, 19. Ooh, this jumps it right straight up to 30. 34. Okay. And then let's see here. Our restroom coverage, we need power over here, so that way we can get this restroom going. And then, let's see here. Are we just... I think we're just out of power. Yeah, okay. Connect that there. We'll get a path built. There we go. And then, let's see here. There's a bunker there. But it's saying that we're missing some bunker area here. So it might be best to actually throw it right here. This might cover it. And we'll send that to go. Yeah, I would imagine that they'll probably make us pay for it as well. Their speed is on par with the Flash. I don't know about that. I mean, Ohm's able to outrun it on a motorcycle, and Claire was able to outrun it on foot, albeit through like houses, and so he was like tripping over everything, but still. Oh yeah, I highly doubt it as well. Look at that star rating jumping up. So we were at like 3.7, 3.8 stars, and then I went through and adjusted all this, and now we're at like 4.7. It's going to jump up right straight to 5. Especially once this builds. 4.9. Make the Suchomimus enclosure. Yeah, I probably should. But we're at 4.9 stars. We actually don't even need the Suchomimus. Shelter coverage is a little low. Food coverage, drink coverage, shopping coverage. Of course it's going to say it's obstructed. Let's see here. Actually, this is a fairly easy fix. I don't know why I didn't think of this immediately. Just delete this path. Nobody's going that way anyways. Wow. Boom, look at that.
That was
nailed it.
Work. 5 stars.
Immediately nailed it. Just like, boop, there we go, fixed it.
You should be proud of yourself.
That was extremely easy. 52 minutes is all it took for that one. On Jurassic difficulty. That was Jurassic difficulty. So, that was, yeah, that was really easy. I don't even know if I'm going to need to make a guide for that one. What is the Theriznosaurus appeal rating? It is 1,222. And it's absolutely ridiculous. You should use it every single chance you get. Because, I'll be making a video. It'll probably be out sometime next week, but I'll showcase just how ridiculously powerful that Therizno is. You'll be surprised. You guys have seen me use the Suchomimus quite a bit because of its high appeal to like low space requirement. This Theriznosaurus is way better, like almost twice as good as the Suchomimus. So yeah, stay tuned for that one because it's gonna be extra spicy. You'll see. Like I said, I did some testing. I already saved the footage from it. I just got to edit it together real fast. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, there we go. That's all we needed for 5 stars on this park. It was really easy. And yeah, it was 52 minutes. So, am I gonna do Jurassic Park 3? Honestly, probably not today. I got started late today because I had a couple things I had to do this morning, and then I'm gonna have to go pick up my car here in just a little bit, and pick up the wife from work because I had to take her vehicle to do a couple things this morning, so she doesn't have a vehicle at work. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up the wife from work and go pick up my car and everything. So it's gonna be it's been a bit of a busy day for me today. So not gonna be able to stream as long as I typically would. So we'll do Jurassic Park 3 tomorrow. I don't see any reason why I couldn't do that one tomorrow. And then I'll spend a little bit of time this afternoon when I have a chance trying to edit together a couple more videos. I think let me double check here while I'm sitting here. Yeah, my Chaos Theory playthrough is still is just about finished processing, so I should be able to list that here soon, and you guys can watch that if you want to see it. I don't know if you guys have done the Chaos Theory mode yet or not for Dominion, but it was an absolute pain. I was getting frustrated by the end. If you watch all the way till the end, you'll see me starting to get frustrated. Let's go ahead and save this here. All right, give me just a second. I'm getting another phone call. Gotta take this. I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a quick phone call. What the crap was this one? This was San Diego. San Diego JUR for Jurassic. Alright. And so naturally, since we have a little extra time here, don't have to necessarily end the stream right this second. Yeah, naturally the only thing to do now is to go ahead and actually, hang on. I wanna test something real fast. Let's do a little bit of testing. Let's not delete these fences. Might be too late. They might be already getting ready to get out, but what I want to do is I want to delete this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fence. Ruh-roh. My mic is very low. Here, let me move it close. There we go. Suchomimus, you can just... You can go in there. That's fine. Alright, so what I want to test is this whole, intelligent trait, because I haven't messed with it any, simply because I just really tried really hard to keep this, keep anything out of that red area. So, now, if we take a look here at the Rex's area, so you can see how this is kind of blocking this path leading up to it, and now you can see that this path right here is not blocked. So actually, I wonder if I move this building over. Let's move that over. Because now the Rex should be able to see anybody that's on that path. Yeah, there we go. And then just to make it extra better. There. Path. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Just walk right up here to this small fence. This tiny little fence. The Rex totally can't get you. Nothing to worry about. Huh, so I just realized, actually, now that I'm looking at this, you could totally fail this park. So, receive dinosaur shipments, optional. We have 12 out of 12. No, we have 182% appeal, so I don't think you could fail it. I don't think that they would let you pick dinosaurs, so I don't know that it's going to matter which dinosaurs you pick as long as you make them comfortable. Well, eventually these guys will fight and eat each other. But yeah, what I'm trying to test here is to see if this T-Rex will actually break out to come over here and eat these people. So it's not doing anything yet, but that's definitely on the... That path is definitely in there. The feathered T-Rex skin is awesome. Oh, nice. How do you unlock that? Oh, what's he doing? Oh, no, he's hunting a goat. Okay. How do you unlock that feathered T-Rex skin? Is it automatically unlocked, or do you have to do something special? I like how they just... Oh, there they go. Okay. Run, people! Run! It's automatically unlocked? Okay. Oh, jeezums. It didn't even eat her. It's just like, yeah, no, you know what? You weren't very tasty. We're gonna let you go. Yeah, you weren't a fish. Oh geez, there's a joke. There's a joke to be said there about the fact that it picked up a girl and it's a fish eater. If you know, you know. That's 2 in a row, actually. That's 2 females in a row that this thing is eating, and it's a fish eater. So, well, couple of those women must be smelling a little fishy. So this Rex totally hasn't tried to break out at all. Now, obviously, these guys are because, well, I put them in here together thinking that they were going to try to eat each other, and, well, they didn't even bother. They're not happy about the fact that they're in there with each other, but they're also not trying to eat each other. I thought this was a leg for a second. I was like, man, when did they add dismemberment into the game? One dead dinosaur. What died? Oh, Struthy starved to death? How crap did it starve to death? You're literally standing next to a bush. You eat bushes. This game sometimes. But yeah, I actually don't see this Rex trying to break out, and I definitely on purpose put to where there should be guests over here. Well, obviously they're running away right now because there's a Suchomimus running around eating everybody, but... So I guess that's a risk that you could take. You could potentially... Oh, wait, the Suchomimus is running them towards... Yes, yes, guests, stand right next to the fence. Look at these people. Look at this bold individual. So yeah, let me run away from the Suchomimus that's gotten out, and I'll run right up to this T-Rex enclosure that looks to be intact, but man, these bars are awfully small. Meanwhile, Suchomimus is still over here, just chilling. Danger to guests. No way. Who would have guessed? It's just... Oh, is this a... Noms. Noms. Blop. I'm loving it. They, infamous guest fatality. A shady organization believes we engineered the situation and wish to offer their thanks. We gained $2.5 million because we let a certain person get eaten? Okay. I didn't even realize that was a thing. We learn something new every day. So this T-Rex is walking right next to the fence, and there are guests right there. Definitely in its range. Wait, what does that say? Breakout target found. Okay. So now what's it? Is it going to break out to try to eat these Suchomimus? Do I like Dragon Ball? I honestly have never been very much of a Dragon Ball fan. So it almost looks like it's stalking it. Look at it. Like it's keeping an eye on it. It's looking like this one right here, this one that's a little further out. But is it going to actually break out to go eat it? Doesn't look like it. So it's said that these will break out if something's in range, but it's definitely not trying to. Meanwhile, these guys are just doing their own thing over here. Urgent message. Unfortunate guest fatality. A particularly famous influencer was the victim. PewDiePie? PewDiePie, was that you? Publicity rating, minus 75%. Yeah, we can't afford to be paying any money to PewDiePie's family. They got enough money. Yeah, probably. It's like, I don't need to go out there and eat that thing. I'm fine. The reason that I'm testing this is because I want to see for the Jurassic Park map if it would be possible to make it like a normal park. But I definitely found that workaround earlier when we put those viewing galleries. If you just line this thing with viewing galleries... Oh, here we go. Now it's going to break out. There it went. It's like, holy heck, there's a lot of yummy stuff out there. Let me go get all that. And that person got trampled. And all those people got kicked. And that person got kicked. Where the crap are you even going? She's like, I'm free! I'm free! Proceratosaurus and the Suchomimus are finally fighting. This thing just doing a big old lap and then just gonna run back in its enclosure? Or is it trying to get around here to find its that bear or that Suchomimus that it looked at earlier? I'm not sure what this thing's doing. It got out and now it's just running in circles. It kicked a bunch of people. That was about it. Dude, you better run a little faster than that. Where the crap are you going? I want to fast forward this just to, now I'm curious where this Rex is going. It's just doing its own thing over here.
We have reports of an unauthorized enclosure gate opening. Ranger assistance is urgently required.
Did these really manage to kill a Suchomimus? I bet you these hunted it as a pack. I didn't watch it, but I can't imagine that the Suchomimus would have lost unless they hunted it as a pack. Not these Suchomimus are going nuts eating everything though, that's for sure. Oh, here goes the Rex. That's what it was looking for. They decided it wanted to come in here and eat these, apparently. I bet you it's about to scavenge this Suchomimus. Yep, sure is. So we just proved the theory that Rexes are scavengers. Doing science. System has rebooted and power stations are working again. Hey, good. I'm glad we have power again. Proceratosaurus is running for it, and this Rex is still just doing its own thing here. Alright, so not as many people getting eaten by the Rex as I thought there was going to be. The Suchomimus, on the other hand, was just absolutely chowing down on people. Well, and by that I mean killing people and then just leaving them because it was like, this isn't fish. Not good enough. Maybe it's not as intelligent as they thought. You're probably right. Nope. Now where's it off to? It's running all weird like it's got something on its mind. It's definitely after something, but what, I have no idea. Is it after all these people? Kicked. Oh, yep, it was out of all these people, that particular person right there was who it wanted. Oh, T-Rex helmet. This is it probably has a swallowed phone. Oh yeah, this is Jurassic difficulty. I already beat it. I'm just playing around now. Uh-oh. Did my internet cut out? Yeah, the guy had his phone in his pocket, so I would assume that this is going to have a swallowed phone thing. Yep, right there it is. Swallowed phone. And you can usually hear it. Yep. Cause eating guests. Hopefully my stream is still going. I don't know why it glitched out for a second. Yeah, it looks like it's still going. All right. Anyways, so yeah, the T-Rex ate the person. Like I said, you can hear the phone going off sometimes, anyways. But yeah, we can go ahead and exit now. That was that challenge mode was actually really easy. I was kind of surprised how easy that one was. But I think tomorrow Alan says the Dream Raptor. freaking Dream Raptors. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do the Site B. I'll try to get started a little earlier in the day, so we can run through this one. But yeah, I don't know if, I mean, I'll let you guys decide. Should we do it once on medium and get a feel for it and get a game plan going, or should we just say screw it, go right straight into Jurassic and figure it out on the fly? Why don't I continue? Yeah, I got a late start today, and I got a bunch of stuff going on, which is why, you know, I've had to stop a couple times and take phone calls and whatnot. Jurassic, I figured people would say that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, that's two people that said Jurassic, so Jurassic it is. So, yeah, we'll do that then. We'll start with Jurassic difficulty tomorrow. Tomorrow morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you guys right now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon for me. So, yeah, we'll start this in the morning. Hopefully you guys will get the notification and whatnot. But just check in on the channel tomorrow at some point, and we'll be streaming this. I'll try to make it a fairly long stream, and we'll try to do the whole thing if we can. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for today. 'Cause like I said, I got a few things that I need to do, and got a couple videos that I need to work on, so I can get those up for you guys as well. Just trying to prioritize things here. So it's 7:30 for you. 7:30 at night or 7:30 in the morning? That's why military time is nice. Oh, 7:30 or 19:30? Makes it a lot easier. You don't have to say AM or PM. Night? Okay, so 19:30. Gotcha. So what, you're about 5 hours ahead of me, so you must be in what, the UK then? I never did buy the Camp Cretaceous pack. Didn't think that it was really worth it. It only had a couple dinosaurs in it, so. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and whatnot, so I can get working on some other things real quick and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time hanging out today. That was a pretty easy challenge mode and whatnot. So I'm glad I was able to at least get that one done. And yeah, so you guys have a great rest of your evening, great night, whatever time it may be. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Toro skinning. What? Toro skin. Okay. It took me a second to decipher what you were saying. The Toro skin for the Carno, I would assume. Man, I had to put my detective work together on that one. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. Thanks for watching today. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it and whatnot. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.